to call this meeting to order. First order of business is pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First order of business is to approve tonight's agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
And I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Next order of business to recommend approving April 25th regular council meeting minutes. Everybody have a chance to read them? Any corrections? Get a motion, please.
I'll make a recommendation that we approve.
I'll second.
We have a recommendation and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Recommend approving the list of claims for April 2023. Everybody have a chance to look at them? Any questions on any of them?
I'll make that recommendation of approval.
I'll second.
Have a recommendation and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. To review the account balance and disbursement ledgers and financial statements for the general liquor and water sewer funds as of April 30th, 2023.
I'd like to recommend tabling that, please.
I'll second that and table until next week.
We have a recommendation and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Information on the Cooch County Land and Forestry appointment of tax board traded trust funds.
Yeah, I just wanted, they sent the letter to Mayor Wagner from the County Board of Commissioners outlining the allocation of the tax forfeited promotion account, and the city of Ranier was allocated $6,934.
From the sale of tax.
Yes,
$6,940.
$34, yeah.
$34. What did that compare to last year? I know we got.
I think it was up
Same
to,
thing.
so,
Yeah, about the same price as last year.
yeah.
Okay. We don't budget for that, do we? It's
Yeah.
just what we do?
Usually throw around like 6,500, or it's usually
Okay.
somewhere around there.
Anyway, that's just information. To accept the 2022 financial audit report for Clifton, Allen, Larson, and Allen.
I'll make that recommendation.
I'll second.
A recommendation and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. For the public, it went real well. They were very impressed with the data as normal. They're real happy with the city of Ranier, how our books look. So everything looked good for them. They had a few little recommendations as usual that we're paying attention to, but everything was better than normal. So another good year. To recommend accepting the liquor store operating statement for April.
I'll make that motion. Recommend.
We'll look at it first. We got going this week, Jen, or this month.
Well, we just got through Cinco de Mayo, and we had a little party. We had a cribbage tournament. We're going to move into June with our cornhole tournaments, like I said last month, and then hopefully get the tent up and have some outdoor seating going, and wait for the tourists to show.
Any operational problems? No.
No, the ice machine's been fixed, so that was the most important thing.
Wilbur, you didn't see anything there?
Yeah, Jen, this is something that you need to look at. We've talked about it before, and I guess I'll keep talking about it. But last year's gross profit was 65%, and this year is at 61. We'll round it off. Just keep an eye on those prices, because I know it's
I know, I really am.
every business is, but just to keep an eye on that, so you're not cutting yourself short.
Right.
Otherwise, I thought it was pretty good.
Any Any other questions for Jen? We have a recommendation, give a second.
I'll second.
We have a recommendation and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.
Maintenance report, Nick?
We gotta go on Nick. Water breaks, heat up.
No more water breaks.
No more floods?
No.
Don't say that.
We got the Jameson dock put in, so that's up and running. Power washed it.
One thing I'd like to see, if you could go to the state maintenance garage and along the highway, along the bike trail, this winter when they must have, or this spring when they opened up because of the ice and flooding, they must have dug a couple of the aprons off the end of the culverts. They're sticking up, they're actually pretty, you know, they're slid in there pretty tough, so see if they can talk to them about replacing the aprons on several of those locations, you know, like Manassas and
Yep.
places like that. You can tell, because when you go to mow the ditches or something like that, there would be a problem, so.
Yeah, I just talked to Stanley Long actually this morning. They were outside cutting the road in front of Joe Prettyman's house. John Prettyman? Joe Prettyman.
Joe.
They were starting there. They're actually replacing every one of the bells all the way down, the aprons. Two of them got to get ripped out right now, though they're sticking straight in the air.
Any other issues that we have?
The other thing I want to talk about was that boat landing.
The what?
The boat landing down here. I just wanted to see what we could do because Rick Neva from
Bonnie and Tech.
Oh, the one there.
is it Brown Intertech?
The
Yeah.
insurance claim?
They want to know if we would accept a check for the money to replace the broken concrete to have it fixed, or if they want to do the bids and put it out and have Up North or whoever wants to do it it was Up North and Snicker that put bids in to fix it.
How much was the repair bill, did they say?
What was it? I don't remember a number.
I can go look. I don't have it right.
I don't have it. I don't have it in email. I don't think.
So they want to cut us a check and have us just pick the contractor that we want,
And a time when we want to fix it,
and then we just have the money to do that,
whatever.
depending on who we pick, so
Yep.
that they can wash their hands of it. But then all the administrative work falls to, you know, and eat it. So, I mean, I don't.
My big thing is when they tear down Sharon Ball's old business, when that gets torn down, are they going to drive a crane back there again and do it again? Do we want to fix it now, or do we want to wait till the stuff gets, the construction is done, or that's
I think
a
we should-
decision up to you guys.
I think we should fix it. I think we should
Absolutely.
fix
I
it.
think they need to fix it now, and if it breaks again, we'll have to fix it again. Maybe
That's
they'll
up to you
learn
guys.
next time not to sit on that with that big crane that they did.
I just got to email them back and tell them what we decided.
I say they fix it, it's not up to us.
Okay.
Cheryl and them got enough on their plate, and so do you.
And they can contract.
Pay the contract out, they can pay the contractor, we want it fixed.
Okay, I'll email them tomorrow.
I think they make that offer, either here's a check or repair, one of the two.
Yep, they'll do it.
It's repair.
Yep.
They'll let me repair it.
Okay. I'll get in touch with them tomorrow.
You can give them a name of several contractors, if they got one already, that's fine. If not, Dave Carter, Snicker,
I think it was, they had Dave Smithson.
Swetson, who they have.
They had Up North Dave.
That's fine.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of contractors around here that do concrete, so.
Yep. I'll touch base with him tomorrow then.
All right. And I believe the road restrictions are still on, so
Yep.
it'd probably be, just say, realistic, a couple of weeks before, 2 to 3 weeks before any of that can be done, so advise them of that.
Yep.
You know, that,
Or do we want to wait until the fall, or?
no, we don't want to wait till the fall.
No, let's get her done.
Yeah, I mean, well, probably 3 weeks, as soon as road restrictions are off, if, you know, they can make connections with a contractor and replace it as soon as road restrictions
Okay.
are lifted. Is that all right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else for Nick?
What about the wood chips on the basketball court?
Well, we gotta get rid of them. I was hoping to get Mikey Highball's dump trailer this week sometime. He got it on a project up the lake this week, so once he's done, hoping I can get that, because we have 4 piles of dirt in town I want to get rid of too, plus that.
Nice.
We can get it out of there.
All right.
Check with me, I might have a dump trailer available.
Okay.
I think it's up in Super Valley or something, we keep one around town, so if you can't get there, you can use ours. I believe it's available, stuff comes and goes, but it's available. Check with me on that.
Okay.
That's all I got. I got it.
Over. Anything?
No, I have nothing.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Just to discuss the request for Cooch County, County Road 20 street improvements. We did make the formal request to the board, so it's on the list, to remove the power poles. It is getting pretty chopped up in front of the park area. So something should be done with that anyway, so I can see, I'd like to make sure that, and I will be talking to Destry, our county, county commissioner for the area to see if he can push that forward for us.
I did speak with Trent Nicholson, the
Yeah.
engineer, and he said that he would prefer to wait until after the bridge construction because of heavy equipment moving through here. And what they plan on doing is replacing this road with a 10-ton road. But he didn't want to do all of that before the bridge construction.
Yeah, and they wanted to replace it from the tracks to the highway.
Right.
I guess I understand his concerns on that. I would say that sounds realistic.
Yeah, I was just wondering, what is the bridge construction schedule,
Right.
Next 10 years.
Are they going to finish one and then start another one right after it? So
That's the question.
And he said that 46 right now was his highest priority, but he did have this on his radar screen to do, make it a 10-ton road, curb and gutter replacement and ADA compliant.
How about the power poles?
He said that would cost $500,000 and he wasn't sure if the county would be willing to do that.
Well, that's what I would like to see is, streetscape, I think that was the question. It originally was a half million, but has been, well, I don't know what the new estimate be, but the Minnesota Power had done some correction work on the other side of the tracks, which was the most expensive part of the power pole replacement project. Which was the King told me that. So originally it was around $500,000 or something, but then they went ahead and did some of that, and then they brought some power in the cantilever and that, so that actually reduced the thing. I don't know if Trent was aware of that, but I do know they have to get Minnesota Power to do the engineering on it and that, so, and they have to do it for cost. So, I'll see when I talk to Destry, I'll see if I talk to him about that, because I think that'd be a major improvement of the city, so we'll continue that conversation. It's not going to happen tomorrow, we know that, so. Okay, well, moving on, okay, we're going to go, information on the public hearing for vacation petition for Tuesday, May 16th. You guys all have that for that chunk of.
Yeah.
Okay. Any thoughts or?
Just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention so that remember to come early next week and
Okay.
review the packet and everything.
Okay.
That's just before our meeting.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Okay, we have in front of us the names of the 4 people running for the Planning and Zoning Commission, and we have to take a vote for them. If you can take a minute to review. fill them out.
Just bring in the year then?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. When you were doing that, maybe we can just look at recommending approving the cantilever distillery temporary on sale liquor license for the 2069 Spruce Street. Robert, you want to step forward, please? Thank you.
On June 10th, we would like to have an event there. It's going to be, kind of the theme of it is bourbon, blues, and
Can
barbecue.
you speak into that mic, please?
You might have to turn it on. I'm not sure.
Is it on?
Should be a green light.
Speak into one, let's see if it's turned on.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. On June 10th, we would like to have an event on that other lot. The theme is bourbon, blues, and barbecue. So we would like to, if we're approved, sell caked cocktails over there. We'll have blues music playing, band, and we'll be selling barbecue.
Is that still just the blues that you make, and that's still what it'll be?
Yes, we'll make some cocktails and kind of for an event like that, I'm going to have lower alcohol content, so it'll be similar to like a beer content of alcohol.
Done at midnight, right?
Done at midnight.
Our regular closing time is 11 for the summer, and we're not going to go past that.
Okay.
That's what it's all about. I would recommend approval for your license.
I would too.
We got a recommendation and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
All opposed, go.
Yeah, do you think we should wait for Joanne next week or
Yeah, we can do it next week.
table it
What's
until,
that?
table it until we have Joanne's
Yeah.
votes? Okay.
So we'll the planning and zoning commission will be announced, the application or the personnel will be announced next week, then after Joanne is here for the vote. Okay?
We can just table that till, so we make a recommendation to table it.
Yes.
I'll make a recommendation to table it until next meeting.
I'll second.
We got a recommendation in a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. That brings us to open forum. Anybody got anything in the audience? Hey, Teresa.
We're still not happy with the neighbor. He brought in another skidster today, and the one is still been in the yard for 2 years. He's got 2 trucks that he pushes around with his lawnmower, because I'm assuming they're not running. 2 trucks are full of garbage again. One is a bunch of wood. There's still wet, moldy-looking plywood on the north side of the house, old boat motor, rusty parts of trucks. He moved it from the side of the house by Cynthia and John's to the back of the house, so we can see it all.
I will talk to him tomorrow myself, but I won't be able to tomorrow. I'll be able to talk to him on Friday or Thursday or Friday. I'll make an offer to him. I think I have an area that he can park some of his trailers, his skid steers at, if he wants. So that I'll extend that offer to him and should get rid of his construction equipment and his trailers, as far as cleanup and that. I don't think he's answered any of our letters.
Wasn't that, how long did he have until
May
May
5th.
fifth.
And it's past
Yeah,
that.
so I will take that though in offer one spot to park, that's, because you don't need it in his front yard.
And then he doesn't park the trucks, just for a couple of days, the trucks were all off the road. Now there's 3, 4 of them lined up on the road again, so you can only get by on one side of the road.
Well, I'll do what I can on Thursday, and like I said, I'll make an offer for him to park. I know a spot available for him to park, the trailers, skid steer, stuff like that. Like I said, he don't, you know, sometimes there's a need for one at your own home, but it shouldn't be 24/7, that you have to keep all your equipment there because all the jobs are scattered all over the county, so. I will do that on Thursday, and we'll keep you posted, and, you know, letters are out there, so hopefully he starts to comply. I know the weather hasn't been beneficial, so if we get a little nicer weather here, hopefully he can get some of that cleanup and get that yard back to where it should be, so. I will make that contact on Thursday.
Thank you.
Okay,
He has been out there cleaning up the road.
pardon me?
He has been out there cleaning up the
Yeah,
yard.
well,
But
and if he can get that stuff out of the yard, at least the appearance of, you know, the trailers and stuff, because there's no reason it has to sit there. I don't think anyway you have to come up with a higher standard. It is.
That one skidster's been there for sure 2 years
Oh,
probably.
he's having the motor rebuilt on it, that's what.
When he likes to drive it at midnight around his yard.
Well, yeah, the other.
Well, that's the other thing.
Exactly. 10:30, or believe it or not, he's out racing at 10:30 the other day.
Okay, anybody else have anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Have a motion second, all in favor?
Aye.